Seasonal type of conjunctivitis. The causes are dust, smoke, pollen grains, birds' feathers, hairs, and mold spots. MOULD, mold spots. These are the causative agents in allergic conjunctivitis. This is a pathophysiology. This is a type 1 hypersensitivity reaction which is mediated by the IgE antibody which is bound to the mast cell. Binding of antigen IgE, pro-inflammatory mediators like histamines that is liberated in this case that cause the itching, leukotrienes that also cause the itching. So these are the mediators. Clinical features. It is transient attack. During season only, the patient complains of itching, burning sensation of the lid, watering eyes, and the redness. On examination, you can see the papillary reaction. If you pivot the lid, you can see the papillary reaction there, congestion, and the lid swelling. Treatment. As the itching is due to the histamine and leukotrienes, which are liberated from the mast cell, so you should give the mast cell stabilizer. The mast cell stabilizer is the 2% sodium chromoglycolate drops, which can be given 6 hourly. And cold sponging, avoid the precipitating causes. Steroid drops can control the condition, but precipitates the glaucoma and cataract. So never give in young in your level. If the condition is not improved with the sodium chromoglycolate, then you have to refer to the ophthalmologist, and he can prescribe the steroids for the shorter periods in tapering dose. Next important topic is ophthalmia neonatal. Any conjunctivitis within the month of birth, neonatal period, is known as the ophthalmia neonatal. This is a very emergency condition. If not properly treated, the child becomes blind just after the birth. So this is the important cause which you should manage urgently. The causative organisms. Previously, silver nitrate was used just after the birth, but nowadays silver nitrate is not used. Other antibiotics or antiseptic material like mercurochrome nitrate, sablon, betadine, which are used during the puerperium to the preparation of the delivery. That can enter the child's eye, newborn eye, and can cause the chemical conjunctivitis on the first day. In the second day, Neisseria gonorrhoeae. If the mothers have the Neisseria gonorrhoeae in our vaginal canal, then the child's eye can be contaminated with the Neisseria gonorrhoeae and can cause severe type of conjunctivitis. The lids are swollen, there is mucopurulent discharge, there is congestion, conjunctivitis congested, very difficult to open the eyes. And the fourth, if it occurs on the fourth day, other bacterial infection like Staphylococcus aureus, Streptococcus pneumoniae, Haemophilus influenzae, they also can cause ophthalmia neonatal, which can occur on the fourth or fifth days. If there is red eye on the sixth day of the birth, it may be due to the herpes simplex, which is present in the mother's vaginal canal, which can infect the children's, which can infect the baby's eyes. And 8 day onwards, the chlamydia trachomatis vaginalis, chlamydia vaginalis, which can cause ophthalmia neonatal if it occurs after the 8 days. And after 16 days, other bacteria also play part in doing the conjunctivitis. Clinical feature, there is marked lid swelling, especially in the gonococcal infection. There is purulent discharge, congestion. If you stain, gram stain, you can see the Diplococcus, Neisseria gonorrhoeae, which resembles just like the bean, two beans, just placing in opposite side, or kidney separate, just like the diplococci, they can be seen in the gram strength. This is the emergency condition in the newborn. So you should immediately manage topical gentamicin 1% item 2 hourly for 15 days and tetracycline ointment 3 times for 15 days. This is the cheaper and easier methods of management. Or you can use the benzyl penicillin 50,000 units per kg in divided dose for 7 days. Or you can use the benzyl penicillin making the eye drop. You can dissolve the benzyl penicillin 40,000 units per ml of distilled water, make the eye drop, and then you can use it frequently for 7 to 15 days. The drug of choice at present is the single dose of cefotaxamine 100 mg per kg IM stat is very effective, but sometimes this drug may not be available. Other drugs like gentamicin, tetracyclines, they are very easily available and they cause the best result also. Complication. If not properly treated, the cornea is inflamed. The Neisseria gonorrhoeae, which can affect the intact epithelium of the cornea and can cause keratitis and corneal ulcer. If the ulcer is not treated in time, then perforation of the cornea occurs. After perforation of the cornea, either it may be lead to the endophthalmitis and finally the blindness. So 50% of the newborn babies, they become blind in the Western world also. So it is more causing the complication in our situation. Prevention. Both father's and mother's genitalia should be examined to exclude gonococcus. Safe prenatal, perinatal, and postnatal checkup are necessary so that it can be prevented or treated in time and the children will not suffer and the baby will not be suffered from the ophthalmic neonatal. Vernal keratoconjunctivitis. The precipitating factor, uncommon. It is uncommon, but it occurs bilaterally in both eyes. It affects the children and young adults mostly, and it is most common in the male. Usually occurs in spring seasons. The allergens like dust, smoke, pollen grains, and feathers, and hair mold. These are the precipitating factors which can cause the vernal keratoconjunctivitis. As it occurs in the spring season, it is also known as a spring catarrh ulcer. Pathophysiology. Two-thirds of the patient, they occur in atopic individual, just like the asthma. And 1/3 patient have the history, family history of the asthma and eczema. And it is mediated with IgE, immunoglobulins. Lab tests increase eosinophil and IgE in the blood, they can be seen if you do the investigation. Types. There are 3 types of this conjunctivitis. Palpable type, which occurs in the palpable conjunctiva of the lid. Limbal, which occurs around the cornea. And third is the mixed, which occurs in both the palpable as well as in the limbal regions. So, the vernal keratoconjunctivitis are 3 types: palpable type, limbal type, and mixed type. The patient complains the itching and watering, and patient will have difficulty in seeing also. You will have the photophobia, foreign body sensation, burning sensations, worse in the spring and summer, better after the rainy season and cold weathers. These are the factors which you should notice in such cases. Palpable type, if you over the lid, you can see the cobblestone type, giant papillae uninverting the upper lid. In limbic type, thick conjunctiva around the limbus, transdispersed. Dots on the limbus can be seen, and the mixed type both sign and symptoms are seen in the mixed type of keratoconjunctivitis in vernal capital conjunctivitis. Complication. Patient with a punctate keratitis, corneal ulcer, epithelial plaque on the cornea, subepithelial scarring, keratoconus, which is the risk in this case. Glaucoma, if you start use for the longer period, the glaucoma gives the relief. But if you use the steroids for the prolonged period, that can cause the glaucoma. So never use the steroids in such cases for the prolonged period. If you use the steroid for the prolonged period, the patient may have the cataract also. हजुर भन्नुहोस् ओहो हुन्छ जानुहोस् न भइहाल्छ नि हुन्छ त्यहाँ आउँछौँ हामी ल हुन्छ हुन्छ punctate keratitis and corneal ulcers, epithelial plaque on cornea, subepithelial scarring, keratoconus, glaucoma, and the cataract. These are the complications which can occur. Treatment: sodium chromoglycolate 2% drops daily, 6 hourly. There is no side effects if we use the sodium chromoglycolate for the following period. 20% patient the response with the sodium chromoglycolate. Some do not respond. In such cases, you can lodoxamide 0.1% 4 times a day, which is superior to the sodium chromoglycolate. Acetylcysteine 5% of 4 times a day, that can be given also in such cases. And topical steroid locally, very effective, but prolonged treatment with steroid can cause non-healing of ulcer, fungal ulcer, glaucoma, and cataract. So you should precautiously use the steroids in such cases, and you should taper the drop gradually. Sometimes in severe cases, you can give the soft arsol Vicodin or triamcinolone 20 milligram injections, and precaution, always take precaution in using the steroids. Flectinoidal conjunctivitis. This is uncommon disease but affects the children. It is one type of allergic conjunctivitis. Usually the etiology, the patient is associated with sometimes people history of tuberculosis in the family, or sometimes the patient is hypersensitive to the helminthic infections, and sometimes with the Staphylococcus antigen. Presentation: the patient presents with pain, dryness, photophobia, and watering. There is blepharospasm, that whitish plaque near the limbus, congestion near the limbus, multiple fectin. If the patient has the multiple fectin, then tuberculosis can be suspected. In such cases, the flectinoidal conjunctivitis are a recurrence. The disease either results or can take the complication like ulceration and perforation, scar formation in the cornea. Treatment: short course of steroid drugs, anti-helminthic drugs, oral tetracycline in resistant cases. If recurrent and multiple such frictions are seen, then you may need the anti-tuberculous therapy also. सकिएन कन्जेन्टिभा भ्याइयो सबै कन्जेन्टिभा भ्याइयो कर्नियाको दुईटा टपिक छ होला
क्वेशन छ तिमीहरुको के सोध्नु छ सर टपिक अलरेडी कभर यो पहिले भइसक्यो भन्छ नि नाम
त्यो त भइसक्यो